Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. As always, it is very much appreciated. If you're not subscribed, do please consider hitting that subscribe button at the bottom. We're over 400 subscribers now, which is fantastic, so thank you very much. Today we're going to visit the much talked about version 17 or .17 firmware for the Mevo Plus. Now I've been running, as you might know, .12 for months and months, 6-7 months I think it is, without too many issues at all. Putting and chipping and everything seems to be okay. Maybe a little bit low spin on some of my shorter clubs possibly, but that's about it. So I did upgrade the other day to .16. So the last couple of videos you'll see Creative Golf and one awesome Target Golf, I think it was, is running .16. That was because I was trying to update to 17 and it wasn't quite available yet, and then I didn't know which firmware I was upgrading to, and it happened to be 16. But 16 seemed to be okay from the short period I had it. I have now upgraded to 17. First of all, really good. Went on FS Golf, and I'll show you some of these shots in a sec. FS Golf, and we went on Creative Golf, hitting irons and stuff like that. I can't hit driver very well in here, so I haven't been able to sort of test that as much as I would like. So I'm not sure on the spin. I know some people are saying it's better .17 with lower spin driver. I'm not sure about that in my setup. What I have noticed, that everything was good, as you can see, and working nicely, no disconnects as we speak. However, putting, I found, so I always putted about 5-6 foot from the device, on my putting strip to the right hand side. I was literally getting 90-degree angle putts. It was like I was shanking the putter, really weird. So I've put a few on Facebook. Some people are having the same issue. So I have seemed to rectify that with a slight setup change. So now I've pulled my putting strip back towards the Mevo, and now I'm probably, I don't know, 3 foot from the Mevo when putting, and it's pretty good. The putts are going pretty much straight, and I would say it's probably just as what it was on .12, maybe better, I'm not sure. But it's working. So again, just to stress, this is my setup. Everyone's setup's different. It's working for me. Not to say this is how it's going to work for you, but just, yeah, check your setups, you know, check your angles, your tilts, the interference, stuff like that, because it all does really matter. So let me show you my putting setup. If this helps you, then great. If it doesn't, then sorry about that, but hopefully it does, and just gives you an insight to how mine's been working. So let me grab the camera. So there you go, there's the back of the Mevo there. Okay, so that's how I've got it set up. I have got a battery to the right hand side, which seems to be okay, and I do have an inverter up there just by my golf bag above the battery, and I've covered that in the wire mesh. Okay, obviously that chair's not usually there. It's just where I sit, and then the projector is up there, so way above the head, and that doesn't seem to be an issue. And then I don't have anything else. I have a couple of chairs there and my clubs to the left, and then to the right I have my golf bag and my son's golf bag, and then my computer iPad sits up on top of that there. So that's the setup from literally behind the Mevo. And as you can see, that putting strip is pretty much straight from the Mevo itself, okay? And then the tee turf mat is about 1 inch high, I would say. So I've got my tee set to 1 inch. And that seems to be working. So I'll hit a few putts now as well, so you can see that in action. Right, so we're going to jump into E6. I guess we'll do chip and putt. Flat. I'm just going to test putting on E6 as well, see if it differs. So 20-foot putt. We'll go with a ball without a dot first. So 20 foot. That's rolling out. 18 foot. It's nice and straight at the minute, so no weird shanky putts. So we get this to 20 foot again. That was a good putt. Yeah, coming up a little short. So again, I would say similar to Creative Golf, I've definitely got to hit it a little bit harder, but I mean, that's not a problem. Let's go again. Okay, so that did veer off, but I did have a bump then. So I think it is vital that your putting strip is so flat. And I do have a bump in mine, a slight bump, which I think I need to iron out. I think that is causing issues. So there you go, that should come up short, but it's straight. So I think my little issue is more of my setup. When I have to hit the ball quite hard, i.e. a long putt, the ball starts to jump, which it doesn't like. So there you go, that jump then, yeah. That was where I hit it. Almost, you wouldn't have seen that, but it almost come off the side of the mat. Try again. So I think it is paramount that you've got your putting strip absolutely level. A bit off to the left. Yeah, it's pretty much where I hit it. Right, 75 foot, I think it's going to struggle. To be fair, it's pretty good. Hit that 58 foot. And I noticed when I hit that, it didn't jump. It was straight on my mat. So I think it does work okay. So that had a little bit of a jump in it, but it read it. And we're down to 50 foot. So let's go, I don't know, 6 foot putt. Yeah, that's gone in. Definitely improved. Like I said, I was getting these shanky putts and I've pulled my mat right back. A little bit left. No, it's gone in again. They were racing. But okay, so that is working pretty good. Let me know if you're not seeing any of this or getting results like this. I mean, for me this is workable, so let's go sand wedge 16. Let's grab, we'll go with we'll try normal 8 foot from the unit, 37 foot. So what's that, like 12 yards, something like that. Just land it on the, okay, so it didn't register that. Registered that one. Right. So again, I think the chipping can be a bit hit and miss. Again, for me, I don't know, I'm not that bothered, but 37 foot. I guess there's some sort of minimum tolerance, it can see it. Yeah, so those tiny little ones it does struggle with. Let's just do that again. Okay, yeah, read that one. Read that one. That was exactly where I hit it. So now I am behind the divot action mat, so probably like 7 foot from the, which I think is what they say actually for chipping. Yeah, I read that as well. So, only the limited testing I've done, I think chipping from 7 foot works better. I've hardly hit that at all. Let's try and do that again. I'll just chip it onto the edge of the green. Now, that was nothing. And it read it. So that didn't even reach my screen. So that is spot on. Try that again. Again, didn't reach the screen. And picked it up. So it's very good. Let me just show you that. Okay, so usually the ball is there, if you can see that. If I come back just to the edge and do those tiny little chips, I'll chip this just so it doesn't make the screen. Not actually duffed it. I duffed that and it read it quite high. So that was a bit of a misread. But to be fair, it went pretty much where the ball went. So I think the yeah, so it's read that. Try and get one just on the bottom of the screen. Okay, there you go. Yeah, and it's read that perfectly. I mean, I don't know if you guys are chipping less than that. I don't really do it. I mean, if I got a shorter chip than that, I tend to putt it off the green on the fringe. But there you go. So that is E6. Okay, so I am in Creative Golf 3D. I've got the ball. I haven't moved the ball to what you last seen. Okay. And we've got a 23 yard, what's that, 60 yard foot putt. So I have got a dot on the ball. It doesn't seem to make much difference. If anything, perhaps better with the dot, but again, I'm not sure if it makes a difference. I don't think it really matters. Again, in my setup, might be different for you guys. But okay, so let's hit a, sort of get it out there to a 60 foot putt. Straight down the line. Haven't quite hit that uphill, but it's going straight and it wasn't doing that before. So we have a 5.5 foot putt this time. So hopefully you can see that. 5.5 foot. Roll out. And there you go. Okay, so there you go. I wouldn't say I've sussed it, but it seems to be okay. I would say with the putting, just doing a bit more testing, I have to hit it, definitely have to hit it a little bit harder. So I don't know if that's because I've gone closer to the unit. Okay, so some of the really short chips it does struggle with sometimes. I find if I go back towards the Mevo a little bit without a dot, it tends to pick them up pretty well. So so yeah, that's it really. I'm quite happy with that. It's working. At this stage, I don't think I need to roll back. But yeah, let me know how you're getting on. I know there's a lot of frustration. A lot of people saying different things. So personally, I love the Mevo. I think it's amazing. It's the best thing I've bought for ages. Really enjoying Creative Golf 3D, and Awesome Golf is so good. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.